So Biden apparently lost his temper and shouted at Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. You don't want to hear that.
Did he?
Oh, no. Did he? He shouldn't do that.
No, it's not nice.
The tense exchange reportedly came on June 15th when Biden called Zelensky to relay news that he secured about $1 billion in defense and humanitarian funding for the country. I guess he calls him every time. So he's on the phone with him almost every day.
No kidding.
Right.
More often than Kamala.
Yes.
He meets with him.
Yes. Zelensky reportedly did not express an ample amount of gratitude, however, and began listing more things his country needed, and that set him off. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I hope it did.
Didn't stop him from sending it.
No, it did not.
Yeah, and this was in May. How many payments have we
June.
sent over there since June then?
Many.
Okay, so
Many.
we didn't change our behavior.
No, will you just be more thankful?
Right. But get this, though. Biden then raised his voice,
Ooh. I mean, dementia is going to do that anyway.
saying the American people were already being very generous. Well, that's for sure. Zelensky soon released a video statement thanking the U.S. for its support. Okay.
Biden raised his voice. We sure
raised his
he
voice.
didn't whisper.
No, but he likes to do that, though, as we've seen many, many times.
Yeah.
By the way, Afghan Special Force soldiers who fought alongside American troops and then fled to Iran after the chaotic withdrawal of the U.S. last year are now being recruited by the Russian military to fight in Ukraine.
Oh.
According to 3 former Afghan generals, they said the Russians want to attract thousands of former elite Afghan commandos into a foreign legion with offers of steady $1,500 a month payments and promises of safe havens for themselves and their families so they can avoid deportation home to what many assume would be death at the hands of the Taliban.
I bet.
They don't want to fight, but they have no choice, said one of the generals. Adding that the dozen or so commandos in Iran with whom he has texted fear deportation most. They ask me, give me a solution. What should we do? If we go back to Afghanistan, the Taliban will kill us.
Right. Because they helped Americans. So
yeah.
we left them behind, and now they have no choice but to go and fight in Russia. That is
Perfect.
awesome.
Couldn't they go fight for Ukraine?
No, because it's the Russians that are going after him.
The Russians are in Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so you talked about that money that we send so generously over to Ukraine.
$1 billion here,
Yeah.
$1 billion there, $60 billion there, $40 billion over there. Over here, we got another $700 million, which is just a drop in the bucket, hardly worth even sending.
I wonder where it's going.
Into the bank of Zelensky.
Yeah, and members of parliament. Yeah, I thought we should revisit this image that came across back in March.
Remember this? Ukrainian media reported that a member of parliament,
The wife,
was stopped. Oh, the member of the family of a member of parliament.
The wife of a former member of parliament.
Stopped at the border with Hungary, and she was forced to declare 1.3 million euros and 28 million in U.S. dollars. Oh.
So did they just take it, or she just declared it and she went on her merry way?
I think they sent her on her way.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Didn't have to surrender it.
Isn't that nice? That's nice.
It is.
In the United States,
They-
that'd just be
I was just
stolen
gonna-
from her by the FBI.
Thank you. That's what I was thinking, too.
Sorry, this is ours now because we're pretty sure
Yeah.
you did something here.
So obviously she didn't fly through Love
You can
Field.
file some paperwork and try to get it back if you want.
Right.
There's been no update on that story. It's been a year now since they confiscated that lady's money over here at Love Field.
Mm-hmm.
They had the stupid dog standing next to it, and
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
no.